Every beverage, I once believed, was beneficial for the body. I, Dr. Elias Vance, held this conviction deeply. Yet, that very belief nearly cost me my career and my own father's life. My preference for drinks marketed as healthy was, in fact, the prime culprit behind escalating inflammation and soaring blood sugar levels within my own system. This startling realization forced me to scrutinize every single thing I drank. The resulting revelation was a clear division. Specific teas we absolutely must embrace as we age, and certain beverages we must, under all circumstances, avoid. Hello, I am Dr. Elias Vance, an 82-year-old geriatric internist. For 45 years, I dedicated myself to research at university and rehabilitation hospitals, focusing exclusively on the nutrition, vascular health, and renal diseases of the elderly. Today, I am here to provide a clear, definitive answer to a question my patients most frequently asked. What should we consume, and what should we eliminate? Before I begin, a quick question for you. Where are you watching this video from right now? Are you in Miami? Perhaps Seattle? Please share your location in the comments below. I want to keep your personal journey toward health in mind. I spent my entire adult life immersed in hospitals and research labs, a life more dedicated to the well-being of my patients than my own family. I was, perhaps, too oblivious to the subtle signs of my own father's declining health. 10 years ago, an unexpected crisis struck. A routine physical revealed a diagnosis of chronic kidney disease. I was in disbelief. I had always assumed my father was eating well and staying active enough. I prided myself on possessing comprehensive medical knowledge, yet I was suddenly confronted with the shocking reality that my own failure to properly manage my health and my family's might jeopardize my continued career as a physician. An overwhelming urgency washed over me. I couldn't continue to care for my patients, let alone manage my own life. If I didn't address this critical issue, my diet was certainly filled with drinks I believed to be healthy, yet my blood sugar levels climbed persistently. My steadfast faith in the healthy nature of my beverages only compounded my confusion. It was a slow, painful awakening to the fact that the very healthy drinks I consumed daily were the insidious agents covertly spiking my blood sugar and piling up systemic inflammation. From that day forward, I began to re-examine the truth about beverages. Both as a physician and as a patient myself, I dove back into countless journals and research papers, reorganizing my vast medical knowledge. I meticulously analyzed the benefits and drawbacks of every single tea and drink. I made my own body a direct laboratory, recording the ingredients and metabolic responses of every fluid I ingested, searching for the perfect beverages for my constitution. It seemed monumental at first, but small, cumulative changes brought about profound improvements in my father's health. Have you ever had a moment like that? The frustrating realization that something you drink for health is, in fact, making you worse. Thanks to this rigorous journey, my father's health markers stabilized, allowing me to share this knowledge with you today. I hope that you, too, will gain this essential wisdom through this video. Where will you begin? What part of your current drinking habits will you inspect first? You must listen to this discussion in its entirety to grasp the complete narrative. 4 teas you must drink after age 60. It's time to discuss the teas that can fundamentally save your health. A single cup of the right tea can often be more valuable than a pill. 1. Perilla leaf tea, the anti-inflammatory gut protector. Perilla leaf tea offers more than just a beautiful purple hue. It's a powerful antioxidant, crucial for reducing systemic inflammation and bolstering gut health. Perilla is rich in rosmarinic acid and anthocyanins, potent antioxidants, incredibly effective at mitigating cellular damage and chronic inflammation in the intestinal lining, inflammation often exacerbated by aging. Since gut health is directly tied to immunity, maintaining a robust intestinal barrier is fundamental to overall wellness. Its powerful antioxidant activity also helps neutralize free radicals, thereby slowing the aging process. Specifically, rosmarinic acid possesses notable antibacterial and antiviral properties, aiding in infection prevention and even helping to alleviate allergic reactions. Case study. Mrs. Evelyn Reed, 72, Mrs. Evelyn Reed, 72, had suffered for years from chronic constipation and persistent indigestion. She constantly felt bloated and uncomfortable, with mealtimes often ending in digestive distress. I recommended that she drink a warm cup of perilla leaf tea daily. Astonishingly, within 3 weeks, Mrs. Reed's gut function restored itself, and her persistent abdominal bloating vanished. She now starts every morning with a refreshing cup of perilla leaf tea, maintaining an energetic lifestyle. How to consume. Perilla leaves can be either brewed fresh or steeped from dried leaves. For fresh leaves, a brief infusion in hot water releases a fresh aroma and all the nutrients. For dried leaves, simmer them in water over low heat for about 10 minutes. Consistent consumption will not only benefit your gut health, but also enhance your skin's vitality. While it can be enjoyed chilled, drinking it warm is gentler on the digestive system. A note of caution. Individuals with low blood pressure should consume perilla tea in moderation and preferably after a meal, as it contains components that can slightly lower blood pressure. Since allergic reactions can occur, start with a small amount. Discontinue, use immediately, and consult a specialist if you experience symptoms like hives or itching. R. Burdock root tea, the blood sugar stabilizer. And Heart Guardian, burdock root tea, with its pleasant, earthy flavor, is a favorite for many, but its medicinal properties become exceptionally important after the age of 60. Burdock root is rich in saponins and polyphenols, which are effective in reducing insulin resistance. This action helps stabilize blood sugar, offering significant assistance in the prevention and management of diabetes. By mitigating sharp spikes in blood sugar, it lessens the burden on the pancreas. Moreover, burdock root tea is recognized as a natural protectant for cardiovascular health. It reduces inflammation within the blood vessels and promotes smooth blood circulation. It helps purify the blood and regulate blood pressure, which in turn aids in the prevention of blood clot formation. Burdock root also has a calming effect on the nerves, helping to alleviate stress. Case study. Mr. William Scott, 69. Mr. William Scott, 69, was deeply concerned about his elevated A1C levels for several years. Despite consistent diet control and exercise, his numbers remained stubbornly high, causing him immense stress. I advised him to drink 1 cup of burdock root tea daily. After 2 months of consistent consumption, Mr. Scott's A1C level dropped remarkably by 0.8 points. He was overjoyed. Recognizing the significant role burdock root tea played in his blood sugar management, he now enjoys his senior years without the constant worry of high blood sugar. How to consume. The most effective way is to decoct roasted burdock root and drink 1 cup on an empty stomach in the morning. This ensures better absorption of the active compounds. Drinking it warm soothes the stomach and provides an energetic start to the day. The mild, nutty flavor makes it easy to drink regularly. Even in place of water, it is widely available at large grocery stores and herbal shops. A note of caution. Excessive consumption may cause stomach upset, so limit your intake to 2 cups per day. Its cool nature can be challenging for those with a weak stomach or digestive issues. If you suffer from indigestion or gastritis, reduce the dosage or drink it after meals. Pregnant women should consult a healthcare professional before consuming. San. Lotus root tea, the cognitive booster and blood flow enhancer. Lotus root tea, made from the lotus rhizome, is appreciated for its unique crunch and subtle fragrance. It is an excellent beverage for enhancing brain health and memory after the age of 60. Lotus root is rich in tannins, vitamin C, and potassium, which are excellent for improving cerebral blood flow. It smooths out blood circulation, ensuring the brain receives ample oxygen and nutrients, which in turn helps activate brain cells. The lotus root also helps reduce oxidative stress, preventing damage to brain cells, and is effective in protecting memory. It is beneficial in the prevention of age-related cognitive decline. Additionally, its high fiber content benefits gut health and aids in digestion. Specifically, the mucin component in lotus root helps protect the stomach lining and facilitates smooth digestion. Case study. Mrs. Diana Chen, 75. Mrs. Diana Chen, 75, noticed a decline in her concentration and experienced severe fatigue in the afternoons as she aged. She worried because her ability to read and hold complex conversations wasn't what it used to be. I recommended that she consistently drink lotus root tea. After 2 weeks of drinking it, Mrs. Chen reported that both her cognitive function and vitality had improved. She now remains energetic and active well into the afternoon and is delighted that she can remember far more than before. How to consume. It's best to consume dried, thinly sliced lotus root, simmered in water for at least 10 minutes. The dried root is easy to store and convenient for brewing. Its pleasant flavor and aroma make it an enjoyable substitute for regular water. If using fresh lotus root, wash it thoroughly. Slice it thinly with the skin on, dry it, and then brew the tea. A note of caution. If you have a sensitive stomach, drink the tea after meals, as the tannins in lotus root can occasionally irritate the stomach lining. If you experience severe indigestion or have symptoms of gastritis, reduce the intake or consult a doctor. Excessive consumption when suffering from severe constipation may, paradoxically, worsen the condition, so be mindful of your intake. Su. Persimmon leaf tea. The dual-action vision and immunity ally. Persimmon leaf tea, an often overlooked secret, holds even more powerful health benefits than the persimmon fruit itself. It is an extraordinary tea for simultaneously supporting vision health and boosting immunity after 60. Persimmon leaves are rich in lutein and flavonoids, which are vital for preventing age-related vision degradation and for preventing diseases like cataracts. They are also exceptionally high in vitamin C, which strengthens immune function and is effective in preventing colds. Regular consumption can also contribute to maintaining skin elasticity. Furthermore, it has a positive effect on blood pressure control. The polyphenols in persimmon leaves support vascular health, and the rutin fortifies capillaries, thereby assisting blood circulation. Case study. Mr. Arthur Davies, Bosher. Mr. Arthur Davies, Bosher, found his eyes becoming increasingly strained and reading difficult as he aged. He was even diagnosed with early-stage cataracts, causing him significant worry. I advised him to begin drinking persimmon leaf tea. After consistent use, his eye fatigue decreased, and his blood pressure stabilized. He is now thrilled to report that he can read the newspaper without his reading glasses and is thoroughly impressed by the tea's benefits. How to consume. Wash the persimmon leaves well, dry them, and then brew them as a tea. While the young leaves harvested in spring are the most beneficial, you can also easily purchase commercially dried persimmon leaves. Steep the leaves in hot water for about 5 minutes and drink it warm. It can also be enjoyed chilled for a refreshing summer drink. A note of caution. If you are currently taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, consult your doctor before consuming, as persimmon leaves are high in vitamin K, which can interfere with blood coagulation. Due to its cool nature, individuals who are generally cold or prone to diarrhea should avoid excessive consumption. 3 beverages you must avoid after age 60. We've covered the beneficial teas. However, it's crucial to understand that not all liquids are helpful. Some drinks can actually be toxic to your body. The beverages you consume casually every day might be quietly undermining your health. Store-bought fruit juice. The sugar trap. Fruit juice, because it contains the word fruit, is often mistakenly considered healthy, but it requires particular caution after age 60. The majority of commercially available fruit juices are mere concentrates mixed with a massive amount of sugar and artificial additives. They are essentially little more than sugar water, far removed from pure fruit. Consuming these juices causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, forcing the pancreas to overwork itself by secreting excessive insulin. Over time, this induces insulin resistance, dramatically increasing the risk of developing diabetes. The liquid form of sugar can also strain the liver, contributing to fatty liver disease. Moreover, the beneficial fiber is removed in the juicing process, completely nullifying any positive effect on blood sugar regulation. Case study. Mr. Paul Miller, 66. Mr. Paul Miller, 66, was a firm believer that a glass of fruit juice a day was healthy. He drank juice every morning with breakfast. However, a health checkup revealed a fasting blood sugar level over 130 and an elevated A1C, leading to a pre-diabetes diagnosis. He felt betrayed by the healthy reputation of fruit juice. Today, he has completely stopped the juice and has adopted the habit of eating whole, unprocessed fruit instead. Recommendation: instead of fruit juice, I recommend a smoothie made with whole fruit, water, and vegetables. This method retains all the valuable dietary fiber, which slows down the sugar rush and allows you to replenish necessary vitamins and minerals. Using plain yogurt instead of water is also a good option. While consuming the whole fruit is always best, if you crave juice, make it yourself with fresh ingredients. R. Mixed sweetened coffee and iced coffee. The vascular toxin. Iced coffee offers a cooling temptation on a hot day, but for those over 60, heavily sweetened or pre-mixed coffees should be strictly avoided. While caffeine provides a temporary boost, excessive intake can increase heart rate and elevate blood pressure, putting stress on the cardiovascular system. This is particularly dangerous for those with pre-existing conditions like arrhythmia or angina. Caffeine also stimulates acid secretion, leading to indigestion and potentially worsening symptoms of acid reflux. Furthermore, it can interfere with restorative sleep, contributing to chronic fatigue. Mixed coffees, in particular, contain sugar, vegetable cream, often with trans fats, and various additives that are devastating to vascular health. Case study: Mr. Thomas White, 72. Mr. Thomas White, 72, loved to drink 2 cups of iced coffee a day in the summer. He viewed a cold cup of coffee as his daily treat. However, he suddenly experienced a sharp rise in blood pressure and was diagnosed with hypertension. Through medical consultation, he discovered that his excessive iced coffee consumption was the primary cause of his hypertension. Once he ceased drinking it, his blood pressure stabilized. He has now replaced his coffee habit with barley tea. Recommendation: if you desire a refreshing, cool drink, I recommend non-caffeinated barley tea or burdock root tea. Barley tea is great for quenching thirst, and burdock tea helps with blood sugar control and heart health. Both are caffeine-free, so they won't interfere with sleep, even if consumed late in the day. If you must drink black coffee, limit it to 1 cup per day and avoid adding sugar or syrup. Drinking it lukewarm, rather than ice-cold, is gentler on the digestive system. San, soda and energy drinks. The deadly sugar and acid bomb. Soda and energy drinks are absolute sugar bombs and health thieves that should be banned after the age of 60. These beverages contain a perilous combination of phosphoric acid, caffeine, and massive amounts of sugar, which inflict serious damage on the body. Phosphoric acid inhibits calcium absorption, which can trigger bone loss and exacerbate osteoporosis. This is a severe issue in the elderly, as bone density loss and osteoporosis significantly increase the risk of debilitating fractures. The caffeine can strain the heart and induce anxiety, and the excessive sugar dramatically raises blood sugar levels, overstressing the pancreas and skyrocketing the risk of diabetes. The sugar content in these drinks is highly addictive, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. Case study: Mrs. Jeanette Hill, 68, a 68-year-old female patient. Mrs. Jeanette Hill suffered from chronic lethargy and persistent indigestion. No specific cause could be found in hospital tests, which was baffling. Through a detailed diet consultation, it was discovered that she was consuming energy drinks multiple times daily to combat her fatigue. Once she stopped the energy drinks, her lethargy and indigestion gradually improved. She stated that after quitting, she felt like she had finally reclaimed her vitality. Recommendation: as an alternative for a vitality boost, I recommend using ginger tea or lotus root tea. Ginger warms the body and improves circulation, while lotus root tea enhances cerebral blood flow. Another great option is a detox water, made by infusing cool water with slices of lemon or cucumber. This hydrates the body while promoting better health. My friends, not all drinks are healthy. Both beneficial teas and detrimental beverages may coexist on your table right now. Good teas nurture the brain, while bad drinks silently erode the heart. After 60, selecting what you drink is no longer a casual choice. It is a prescription for your own longevity. Your body is fundamentally made of what you consume. Let's quickly recap the core principles I've shared today. For health, we turn to perilla leaf tea for its anti-inflammatory properties and ability to protect the gut. Providing a powerful antioxidant effect, I strongly recommend this for those suffering from inflammatory conditions. We embrace burdock root tea to lower blood sugar and protect the heart, offering significant support for cardiovascular health. This is a must for anyone concerned about diabetes or high blood pressure. We choose lotus root tea for its excellence in enhancing cerebral blood flow and strengthening memory, crucial for maintaining cognitive function and preventing dementia. And finally, persimmon leaf tea is a precious brew, packed with vitamin C to support both vision health and immunity simultaneously. This is an essential choice in the modern age of frequent screen use. These teas are precious, healing gifts to our bodies. Conversely, you must clearly remember the drinks to avoid. Fruit juice is, in most cases, a sugar bomb that rapidly spikes blood sugar and overworks the pancreas, a fast track to diabetes. Iced coffee, particularly sweetened or mixed varieties, is a cardiovascular hazard, with caffeine and additives leading to high blood pressure and stomach issues. And finally, soda and energy drinks are deadly drinks that deplete bone mass with phosphoric acid and strain the heart with sugar, offering a momentary high but poisoning your health in the long run. A minor adjustment to your daily habits can entirely transform the rest of your life. I sincerely hope that by utilizing the knowledge I've shared today, you will make wise beverage choices and enjoy a healthier, happier senior life. It is not too late to start making changes right now. I earnestly wish for you to begin your healthy transformation with this information. Your choices dictate your future health. Start embracing a longer, plain, more vibrant life with the right teas. If you found this video beneficial, please consider subscribing. I will continue to share invaluable wisdom to assist you in achieving a healthy senior life. Subscribing is the simplest way to ensure you never miss out on critical health information. Also, please don't forget to give this video a like and turn on notifications. Every single like helps ensure this essential health information reaches a wider audience. Notifications will alert you the moment a new video is released. This channel is committed to being your steadfast partner on your journey to a healthy life. Health is a treasure that is difficult to recover once lost. I urge you to begin practicing these changes immediately, ensuring a life of no regrets in your later years. What beneficial tea will you start drinking? What destructive beverage do you plan to eliminate from your diet? Share your commitments and experiences in the comments below. I am here to cheer you on toward a healthy life.